todos me miran porque sé que soy linda, porque todos me admiran y todos me miran porque hago lo que pocos se atreverán y todos me miran, algunos con envidia, pero al final todos me amarán.
Hello my beautifuls, before I continue on this set that I'm doing in parts, I wanted to show you my Kolinsky brush that I decorated with gel polish, and then I added chrome effect and chrome flakes to it, and then some 3D and some crystals, and I really loved it, and I just wanted to show you guys because I am in love with it. So you guys, I'm going to be doing the second part of the video. It's going to be 3 instead of 2. That is a mix I made during the holidays that I'll be using, and I'll be using the makeup from the Makeover collection from Exotic Nails, which I love. As you can see, I'm going low on it. It's real pretty. It has some shimmer to it, and I totally love it. And then I will be using mermaid scales in the color purple in her accent nail that she wanted. She likes really simple nails, so it's not going to be a big old thing, but I wanted to show you this in real time so y'all could see I'm not fast. I do take long. I tend to take longer when I don't know the person because I'm not... The more you do a person, the more you get to know their hands and the more confident you feel doing it. When you don't know a person, this is my way. It's kind of like I'm getting a hang of their form of nails or shape of nails, how the acrylic runs on their nails and so forth. So right here I'm wiping off any left residue or powder or anything from the filing and prepping, and removing all the lint of this supposedly lintless wiping paper. And then I'll be applying bonder. This is the acrylic brush I used. It's a 2-sided. It has 3D and a number 8, I believe it is, on the side that I'm going to be using. So next I will be applying the this is Pearl Violet Nails by Mari, or Maria Silvas made this acrylic mix. It's gorgeous. Now I will be applying Latin Evolution's bonder to the nails. I do it twice. I put it on all the nails, and then I proceed to do it again prior to adding the pearl of acrylic. So like I was saying, I am not fast, but I wanted to do it in real time so you guys could see, so you don't feel like, oh my god, I take too long, I'm never gonna do this. I take long. I wish I could do it faster, but I don't have as much practice as I would like. I had more clients when I lived down at the other house than I do here. I'm like in the middle of nowhere, so I don't get as much clients and I don't get as much practice. So I have people who do travel an hour, 2 clients who do travel an hour to get here, but they don't come as often. And they come with a month, 3 weeks to a month worth of their nails being on with no lifting. And sometimes I'll record them, sometimes I won't. It depends if they're in a hurry or not, because when I record I tend to take a little longer because of my position with the camera. So on my pinky, you're gonna notice it's taking me a little longer. This is my first time doing the baby boomers. Second time doing the baby boomers. And at first I'm scared to put too much, that it's gonna cover the whole nail or that it's gonna flood or whatnot. So on my pinky, I do take a little longer at applying the colors. Now, what I've learned and what I've been told, baby boomers are the nails that are white and pink. The other nails are called ombre nails. So it's a fun fact. You know, I was like, okay, what are baby boomers? Why do they call these baby boomers and these baby boomers? When they've told me that. Any other colors that you use are ombre nails, and white and pink are baby boomers. Probably because at the time I was learning, that's the colors we used, and it was more of a natural color than the white that we use at the tips. We never did the smile line. We would blend it, and then we would blend the pink, and it was more of like a glass pink or clear pink, a really strong clear pink. So where was I? Okay, so it's really important to fade the white downwards and not leave it blunt, because it loses the effect of being a baby boomer. When you leave it blunt, since even though we use the cover-ups, the make covers or makeup colors on the nail beds, they're opaque, but they're not completely opaque. They're kind of like translucent. You don't want the little blunt line to show from the bottom up. So here I'm applying the other beautiful mix. I hate that on the camera you can't appreciate how pretty this mix is. It's really, really, really pretty. So I just walk around the cuticle and then around the other one, and then I glide it up. I glide it up. When you're doing two colors, it's not, I mean, your brush positioning is important, but it's not as important as when you're doing one whole color or encapsulating. When you're doing around the cuticle area, you want to do a 90-degree. I actually, when I'm recording, I have to do a 45-degree angle because the tripod is in my way, but I do my best to have it a little more angled as possible. And when you're on the free edge is more of a 0 degree to try and flatten it as much as you can, and when you're in the middle area, it's a 45-degree to kind of, you know, fill in more in the stress area. So here I'm using Nails by Mari or Maria Silvas gorgeous mix that I love, 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 love. I bought her collection a while back when she was selling it. I am so in love with this one right here. I mean, all of them are gorgeous, but I so love this one so much. And also I will be fading it down and adding the same makeup color from the bottom up. And then I will be adding like I said, the makeup cover. I do want to thank the ladies who watched my prior English video. If you watch my English videos, I'll thank you in the English videos. If you watch my Spanish videos, I'll thank you in the Spanish videos. I will be putting their names down below, as well as the link to their channels down below so you could go check them out. I really, really, really am thankful for you guys watching, for your support. You guys have no idea how happy it makes me when you watch my videos, because if you do videos, you know how hard it is to edit and all that. And I'm really, really thankful that you guys support me and watch my videos. I'm also gonna link Maria's and Exotic Nails and where I got the primer and everything down below. So again, thank you so much for your support. May God multiply your blessings by thousands and thousands. I really, really appreciate it. And I will continue to let you see what I'm doing here. As you can see, once I get to the other nails, I'm a little faster at doing the application of acrylic. Okay, so now I proceed to encapsulating. I wet the nail bed before I encapsulate so I don't get any lines of demarcation or air bubbles, as well as I bleed the pearl before I apply it on the nail. That way I don't get the crystallization, since my house is a little cold. With this bipolar weather, it's hot one day and it's cold the other. I pretty much could do the one pearl when it's tiny nails. As they get bigger, I have to do two, but I'm really trying hard to do the one pearl on every single nail. I want to get that down because it's a faster application for when you're doing clients, and I really want to get my clientele up. And although, to be honest, my teacher has always told us it's more of the quality than the quantity of people you do. If you do a good job on one person, they'll be coming back. And I do have a few that come back that don't mind me taking long. There's people that they like the work, but they want you to be super fast, and I can't do that. So I am looking into the polygel for those clients who are in a hurry. Just don't expect a lot of designs with the polygel. As long as I'm learning how to apply it. If it's just polish and polygel and that's what you want, that's fine. So as you can see, I did it in one pearl on that one, and then I'll do it in one pearl on this one. I really feel satisfied when I'm able to do it with one pearl, one bead, all the way down. It gives me a feeling of accomplishment. But you guys, I do take, as you can see, a while. I usually record and I do it in fast mode, so you guys just could get the idea of what I'm doing, so you know what you're doing and you just follow what I'm doing in your pace. But I wanted to do it real time because I wanted to let you know I'm not fast. It's just me speeding up the video. I do take my time. I like to take my time with the acrylic because I feel if I take my time with the acrylic, my file time is cut down. And I prefer to cut down my filing time because that way I'm not digging into my client's nails and with the file or with the drill, and I don't, I don't know, I'm more like, if I do too much filing, I'm scared I might be hurting the client at some point. As you can see here, and I don't know if you noticed the difference, I picked up the wrong brush, so my pearl came back smaller. I was too busy talking and I didn't pay attention, so to encapsulate this nail, it took me like 20,000 beads, but I got it encapsulated. And usually when that happens, it's because either your brush is dirty or it's too small. They're supposedly both size 8s, but I believe in this part that my brush was dirty, so I took it upon myself to clean all my brushes after I saw this video when I was editing this the first time for Spanish. I'm like, okay, I gotta clean my I gotta clean my brushes. I don't use brush cleaner. I just immerse them in monomer. What I do is all the monomer that I'm not going to continue using after a set, because of course you're not supposed to reuse it, I pour it into these little containers I sell at Sally's that are pink with the lid, or they're green with the lid, and I put the monomer in there, and every time I want to clean my brush I use that monomer. That way I'm not wasting. And I should have said this in the Spanish video, I forgot, but I'm not wasting it, and I could use it to clean my brush without damaging my brush, because I feel that the brush cleaners still damage your brush. They do smell like acetone, so I'm pretty sure they have that in there, and acetone is not good for your brushes. If you guys could tell me of a brush cleaner that doesn't smell like acetone, I'd be happy to know which one it is so I could get some for myself. But for now, the monomer has been working perfect to clean my brushes. I'm going on, I did throw a brush away because I feel it got infected at some point. This lady came and I didn't know. With her first hand it didn't show, but with her second hand, when I soaked off, because I did one hand while I was soaking off the other hand, she had a bit of fungus, so I just ended up throwing my Kolinsky brush away, which broke my heart because I like to keep my brushes forever. And I don't know if there's a way of disinfecting brushes, so I just threw it away and I got a new one, which was the... Now I got my exotic nails one again. As you can see, I could do the whole bead. So there you can see the difference on brushes that you use and the sizes and everything. I'm not brave enough to use a bigger than an 8 or a 10. So if you could do bigger numbers on brushes, my hats are off to you. Good job. So yeah, you guys, there's my Kolinsky brush story, blah blah blah. I've been talking the whole video this time. So that's the end of this video. My camera turned off after like a few minutes. I have the Samsung Galaxy 8 Plus, and it doesn't let you record until a certain amount of time, so the battery doesn't heat up. So I'll see you in the next video, which is the filing and final video. Hugs, kisses, and squeezes. Mwah. So here's the tips for today. Zone 1, free edge, consists of a smiling and full extent of free edge. Zone 2 is the stress area or center of the nail, which has the C curve of the nail plate at smile line. Zone 3 or cuticle area consists of nail plates and are surrounding the cuticle but not touching the skin. That's where we're supposed to place our beads. We usually start in zone 1 all the way to zone 3, which is how they teach you at cosmetology school. Now it's a 0-degree angle. Using belly of brush will form the free edge, zone 1, by flattening and pressing acrylic product evenly across the tip of the nail. A 90-degree angle. Using tip of brush will help to create a smile line in the free edge. A 45-degree angle. Utilizing flags of brush at stress area, zone 2, will spread and pat product over the C-curve area. Stroking or pulling movement will provide a blending of acrylic into free edge, zone 1, so it blends. 90-degree angle. Occupying tip of brush will place a thin amount of acrylic in cuticle area, zone 3. Keep away from the skin surrounding the nail. So here is the angle that it's telling you about: 0-degree, 45-degree, 90-degree. Those are the placements of the brush when you do application. If you guys want a detailed video just about the positioning of the brush, let me know and I'll upload as soon as I can. For now, that's all, and I'll see you on part 3 of this little thing I have. I'll see you. Mwah, hugs, kisses, and squeezes. Love ya.